our camp near Lock 7 on the Murray, we made a move to make our way into South Australia for the first time. Continuing our trek along the Murray, we stopped in Renmark and resupplied some food. The dogs got an updated titer test at a really good vet actually, and then night fell. As finding a camp at night is tricky, we did pretty lucky with this one, just outside of Loxton. The Mighty Murray, as they call it, just outside the town, or in the town basically, of Waikiri. And yeah, there's this nice little cliff-top walk along the Murray, which is quite high set, as you can see. It's pretty cool. Along this walk, there's solo art at one of the ends. And to get across the Murray in this region, there's a bunch of free ferries that operate on these small towns. In the town of Morgan, side of an old boiler house, just here. The old port there. And the apparently it's just been returned after restoration, the paddle steamer Canali, which is 1912 that was built. Along this section in Morgan, there are a few other historic items to do with the train and ferry system of yesteryear. All these towns along this river are just really nice. Like look at the parks right on the river. Just pulled up outside the town of Burra. Just wondering if anyone can recognise what's over there. Pretty iconic, really old building. Might be familiar to some. I'd have to do some random dance or something in front of it. Then people might know what it is. We stopped for a quick look at the formation at Red Banks. It's pretty cool walking right in the dry creek bed. You can see how it's just carved out over the years. Definite cut in the line of where the water comes up to when it's in flood, but as you can see, it's bone dry at the moment. I haven't had rain here in a long time. Interesting little stop, not much of a detour out of Burra. On our travels towards the Flinders Ranges, we stopped into the historic town of Burra, which has some interesting old stone buildings that you don't generally see in other parts of Australia. Okay, we're now coming up on what's known as Magnetic Hill. Driving up a hill now, clearly. Over a crest. Apparently you roll backwards. I think it's just an optical illusion, not super strong magnets at all. But yeah, you can try and see what happens. Oh look, we're rolling uphill. I can see how people would get fooled because you've gone over a crest and then another crest. Lucky I don't have one of those plastic cars like it says. Look at the magnet. See? Old school. Steel truck. Are we rolling? Yes we are. Look at the old school. Go, go. Hey, steering's a bit heavy. Why can't I roll uphill the whole way? Then I don't even need petrol. It's very deceptive. Looking at it in person where the camera is, it completely seems uphill. Clearly it can't be, because I don't think it's that magnet back there that's that strong, but maybe it is. There's probably some farmer sitting on a hill watches people going, look at these idiots believing it's a magnet. How funny is that? The local goes, there's just the local I was talking about, dickhead. Thinking a Queenslander. Hunting for a camp, we stumbled upon Pekina Reserve. It's an historic site which has some ruins, and at one stage was the most northern station in South Australia. Someone's excited. What are you seeing, Kiwi? Some sheepies. So I'm just outside of Uru, what an iconic saying, in the Pekina Reserve. Found this little spot on the reservoir. Did not expect to see water like this here. It is dry as, but dogs get to go for another swim. I thought their swimming days might have been over for a while, but South Australia surprises. Exploring around the reserve, we came across this old wheelhouse in really good order for its age. The wheelhouse would have been used to let water downstream and adjust the level required in the reservoir. We're walking along the Pekina Creek Trail, there's a little gully you can come down. It says rock poem, and I'm like, what does that mean? And in here, there's someone trapped that writes poems. No, there's a poem that's been etched into the rock, 1896. That's pretty cool, by D. McDonald. Sad they have to cage it off, because as you could see, some inbreds, just like the rubbish thing, have to put their own stupid crap marks or leave their rubbish, but you know, I don't know, I didn't see any dogs scratching the poem. The reserve is definitely worth a stop. Next episode we make our way into the Flinders Ranges.